One of my hobbies is writing poetry. So I will be performing a poem that I wrote specifically for this project. I call this one Things You Should Know About Me. I am afraid of the dark. More of what's in the dark than the dark itself, which leads me to my next point. I'm superstitious. 8 out of 10 times I'm listening to music either in my head or with my earbuds in. I am bilingual, bisexual, and Latina. Spanish is my first language. Oftentimes I enter a room and I forget what I went in there for. I tend to pause in between my sentences as to not stutter. I like to sing, but I'm very self-conscious, which completely undermines my outgoing character. I'm an insomniac, and I tend to sleep every 3 to 4 hours. Last summer was the worst summer of my life. My friend died of sickle cell. He told me he was going to stop taking his medication, that he could feel himself dying, and since I have walked this path before, he wanted me to keep it a secret from my other friends. When he passed, I didn't eat or drink anything for over 10 days. Which landed me in a hospital bed with a defibrillator on standby, and for once in my life, I was trying to live. My friends have described me as a pessimist, an optimist, and a realist. I think those are perfect descriptions because I try to see it from all points of view. My favorite flavor of ice cream is mint chocolate chip. Because it reminds me of my dad, and when we would go after work to get ice cream together. He was the only one in my family who didn't disown me when I was outed. I have an unhealthy obsession with dental hygiene. It started with my 6th grade health teacher showing me a picture of broken teeth caused by bulimia. If left alone, I tend to get stuck in my head. 20% is trying to prove or disprove conspiracy theories. 50% is trying to find ways to express my love and admiration. And 30% is dedicated to unhealthy habits I am still trying to kick. Some days I feel so alone that my reflection doesn't feel like company. However, I cannot sit here and tell you that me and my body are friends. I have spent most of my life hating this body, cutting, starving, and overworking it. 6 years ago, a boy who isn't here taught me the importance of self-love. So how disappointed Matthew would be if he knew that I am still trying to fall in love with my everything, which is to say, that I am grateful. I am grateful for every day I get to live as me. It's letting people in and not being afraid to love and be loved. It's wanting and getting help. I hope that these words have made you think of me.